students. In part 3, I had taught you about the kinds of sentences. Kinds of sentences, types of sentences. Now, in this part, I am going to explain all the types with the examples. The first type I had taught you, that was declarative. Declarative or assertive. But in simple language, I just want to tell you, what is assertive? What is declarative? Declarative means we are going to declare. We are going to announce. And assertive, I am taking it in a positive way. In a positive sense or in a positive way. Means when we are telling about a person, when we are telling about the work of a person in a positive sense, that sentence is called declarative or assertive. Now I am going to write down few examples here to clear your concept. The first, he helps me. You are a good student. My mother cooks food. The washerman washes the clothes. Washes the clothes. I have written 4 examples here, Betty, and just look at these examples very carefully and pause your video to note down all these sentences. In all these 4 sentences, I have told about everything in a positive sense. I am not using any negativity here. I am saying only just he helps me. Positive sense, you are a good student, that is also positive. My mother cooks food, positive. The washerman washes the clothes, it is also positive. Means these 4 sentences are the examples of declarative, means that is a declaration, means announcement about a person, about a place, about a thing, about a work in a positive way. And after this, we are going to do the negative sentence, because that negative sentence is also connected to it. We are declaring something in a negative way for a person, for a place, for a thing. Is it clear? So we are going to continue with the second one, and second one is, that is the negative sentence. Pause your video here and just note down all these sentences first, and then we are going to start with the second one. Now we are going to do the second one, that is the negatives. Negative. It is telling us in the question also, whatever the word I am writing, negative sentence. Negative means it is giving us the sense of no. Means when we are saying no to anyone, when we are telling anything about anyone in a negative sense, that is called negative. I am going to write down the examples here to clear your doubt. For example, the first one, he does not eat apples. Second sentence is, I am not going to attend your birthday party. Your birthday party. The third sentence I am going to do. They have not bought a new house. Bought a new house. Fourth, these are not not my books. These are not my books. Now just see, I have written 4 sentences here. The first one, he does not eat apples. Sentence, you have to keep that rule always in your mind, that in sentence the first alphabet is always capital, and in the end we are ending that sentence with a full stop if it is a simple sentence, right? So he, H capital, he does not eat apples. How you will identify what is the type of the sentence? By seeing this not here. Second one, I am not going to attend your birthday party. Means here it is again not. I am starting with the capital and I am ending with a full stop here. It's a negative. How to find out negative? By seeing these not. They have not bought a new house. Here I have written not. It is negative. These are not my books. Again I am using not, so it is negative. Is it clear? So bete, just pause video here and note down these 4 sentences which are going to tell you about the negative sentences. And after this we are going to do the imperative sentences. Now the next one we are going to do is imperative. Imperative means it's an order, it's a request, it's an advice. How you will come to know? It's very simple. How you will find out imperative sentence? It is very simple. Always an imperative sentence is starting with the action word. I am giving you a tip here. As in maths you are following some formulas. In grammar we are also using some formulas. So here I am giving you one tip. That is, how will you find out that it is a imperative sentence? Imperative sentence is always starting with a action word. What is action word? Means verb. Where an action is being done. Where we are taking the 3 forms of verbs. For example, I am writing few sentences here. That is, go away. Right? I am starting this sentence with go. Go. We are having 3 forms here. Go, went, gone. And it is starting with the action word. Verbs, forms is there. Right? And it is order. Imperative sentence. Second, please help me. It's a request. How? That word please. And I can take 3 forms here. Please, pleased, pleased. So it is imperative, but in imperative this is a request. Third, take your medicine regularly. Means I'm starting it with again take, and I'm making 3 forms: take, took, taken. Right? So take your medicine regularly. It is an advice. Right? And now next is, any more example which is coming in your mind is? Yes. Don't eat junk food. Right. Don't eat junk food. Don't means here, I am going to separate it. That is, do not eat junk food. Now, it is an advice. How it is an advice? Definitely junk food is not good for our health. So our parents are going to say to us, don't eat junk food, eat healthy food if you want to survive. So it is a negative sentence. No. That question might be coming in your mind, ma'am, you have used not here. Beta, not here I am using it, but I am using it in a precautionary way. I am saying I am forbidding someone from doing something wrong. right? So I'm taking it as an advice, right? It is also an imperative sentence. I hope it is clear to you very well, right? Just pause my video here and note down all these sentences. And after this, I'm going to tell you about the exclamatory sentences. Ready? Start. Exclamatory. Right. One thing you have to keep in your mind, exclamatory sentence, that is always ending with this, right? But how to put this mark there, this punctuation mark, how we are going to add it? By reading that sentence, and then how we will understand that it is a exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory means it's happiness, it's our sadness, it's our impressiveness, right? And we are admiring something or someone or some place, right? And in a positive sense, in a positive as well as negative. How we are going to identify it, right? For example, first example I'm writing here. How beautiful the scenery is. Second, what a marvelous piece of art it is. Right? Any more example? Alright. We have won the match. Then we are going to do it because we are adding this exclamatory sentence here. And the last, alas, I am ruined. Right? This is a feeling of sadness. First, how beautiful the scene is. Second, what a marvelous piece of art it is. Third, hurrah, we have won the match. Alas, I am ruined. This is a sadness. That's all. We are going to note it down, and after this we are going to do the last type. The last type we are going to do today is interrogative. Interrogative, in another words, we can call it question. Means when in a statement, when in a sentence, we are asking question. A question is being asked, that is called interrogative sentence. I'm going to write down the examples here, and how you will identify that it is an interrogative sentence by seeing that punctuation mark, and that punctuation mark is a question mark. And this is the sign. Right? Now I'm going to write down the examples. Example number 1. What are you doing? It's the question. Second, where are you going? My third one, do you like to eat apples? And my fourth example is, when do you get up early in the morning. In the morning. Right? Now, just see, I have written 4 examples here, and in these 4 examples, I am going to explain it to you how you will identify that it is an interrogative sentence. The first thing you have to observe is that is the punctuation mark, and that punctuation mark is this question mark. It is the punctuation mark, and this question mark is telling me that it is an interrogative sentence. Second, it is starting with a question word, that is what. In second, it is starting with where. In third, it is starting with do. And in fourth, it is starting with when do. Right? So, whenever we are starting a sentence with a question word, that is called an interrogative sentence. So, just note it down, and I hope it is clear to you the types of sentences and the 4 types I have told you with the examples. That's all for today.